Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're going to be talking about the Geron Corporation GERN Q2 2025 summary. Today is the 7th of August 2025, and the quarterly report came out yesterday. So we are going to look at the bullish and the bearish parts of it, and then give the thought on the company going forward. So I generally follow small cap pharma. I do games. I do a little bit of everything. So if you like what I'm doing, hey, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and thank you. This is my bad stock for the year. I'm not gonna lie. I had shares which I bought in at 3. I bought more at $1.25 after last quarterly report, seeing if they could turn it around based on their amount of cash. This report definitely gives me a lot more hope that I can get back there and at least hit that break-even point. I'm an amateur investor, and any advice given should be followed up by your own due diligence, and information given is valid for today, the 7th of August, and the slideshow will not be updated, but as always, new news, new slideshow. So first, we're just going to get into all the numbers, and then we're going to go into the thoughts. So 49 million for revenue. That's up from 39.4. So that is a very nice increase. 62 million in total operating expenses in Q2. They expect to be between 270 and 285 for 2025. The net loss was 16.4 million. Cash at the end of the quarter was 433 million. So no issue with cash. And their next phase 3 trial is 95% enrolled and expect to be fully enrolled by the year's end, with the interim analysis somewhere in the second half of 2026 and a final analysis 2028. Cool. So going forward, first thing we're going to mention, they said that they are looking like they have positive data for the beginning of the second half 2025. So with it being August now, you have all of July's numbers. So that is a very nice statement because, again, we're looking for them to make a certain amount of revenue for this year. Of course, we need to make it to 2029 to add the second indication. That is when I'm going. It could go earlier, but just for what we're looking at, we're going to call it 2029. So with operating expenses between 270 and 285 for 2025 and a chance for 200 million in revenue, we're only looking at a 70 to 85 million dollar net loss for the year. We have 433 million dollars. So not really a big problem. We have the cash to watch the turnaround go on, and we have the time. The company has manageable debt, except for 136 million that is due in 2029. That is definitely a 2029 problem. Every other year, it's below 13 million is what they're paying on debt. So nothing there. And then, of course, not a lot more stocks and warrants. Most of them are priced in around $3. So very low chance that they're going to cash anytime soon, and going from there. So the summary is, it definitely was a positive quarter. The company's refocused its commercial operations, and we saw good results because of it. Obviously, 10 million in a quarter, very nice. And so really what I've thought, if the goal is 200 million for this year, and then 250 to 300 for the next year, that pretty much makes us a break-even company somewhere possibly in 2026, or we're having such a small net loss, it's not an issue. So I'm very happy with that. So I believe we are really close to the bottom of the stock. I don't think it's going to go much lower unless sales again tank out. However, based on the current number of shares, which is 500 million, and the market cap, which is 764 million, I could see a double from its current price. But it's going to take time. And, I'm, as a small pharma investor, you're looking for, 100, 200, 3%. I can see it from its current price getting back to the money. Hopefully I can get back and make some. That's what we're hoping for. But again, if sales really ramp up and we add that second indication, the company being worth 1.5 billion, very easy to justify that. So that's where we're going. This is where we're heading. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.